You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. First play, Stroud's going to pass. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Andrew Makuma makes the play. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Someone stepped in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now, first round. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown. And that brings up 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buying some time right. Go right side, caught by Wilson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down, run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's pumped. He's got ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. He picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on 3rd down. Didn't bang, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's good.
Who set it down for him from the 46. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Getting out to his left. Gets out of trouble. He takes it himself. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Go Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts. safely the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes St. Del. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. Lead him close quickly, he can take it to the house.
1st and 10, around the Nixon. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. On the move, headed right. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He rolls to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. The throw is caught. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Back to throw, Stroud. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Again to Mixon up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. It's Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 10 now. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. Punting unit out now. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud now on third. Into the hands of Dell. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
First down, Texans.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. And after some relocating there, they track him down away from the pocket. And a big play drives them backward. Second down coming up. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another try following the sack. Rolling out to his left. Throwing deep down the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception. So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
On third down, it's Hurts. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? So they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's picked up inside the 45. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Corey's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Christian Harris on the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. Dropping it off here to Mixon. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
But you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. It's his running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and never some positive yards.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Escapes the... Stroud is hit, the ball is out! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line! And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running back sent in motion left. Stroud throwing here on first. Finding his back, Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers at time, running back in the flat.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss. He will not score, but that does set him off Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he's over the line and in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Jalen Pitre there on the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Called in by Njoku, left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for an Eagles.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Toss play to Barkley. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a play. You're just going to catch first.
And he is into the end zone for Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Dell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. The grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Here we go. 19.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Right side, Noel has it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Houston.
Here's Stroud again. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it'll be 2nd down. They give to Mixon. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Here he is on third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
13 yards.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Stroud. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it's third down now.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Again, Stroud. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. On the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the left go. It's a touchdown on the pick six.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
And he's into the end zone. That play has a couple more of their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Dell now to return it. Fights it off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the final recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
Great. 63, 60. Like a hornet.
Here's 2nd and 14. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Barkley gets it on third down. They get 9 out of the run, but a chunk of yards remaining now on 4th down. Final timeout called by the Texans. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Elliott connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Another try following the sack. Kicks it through the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Texans 43-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles looking like they'll start this season with a win. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles.